Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the 2025 State District Sides Championships, brought to you this morning from beautiful Club Mooloolaba. We'd also like to thank sponsors of this event, the Queensland Government, Sunshine Coast Council and Suzuki Queensland, Northern Rivers, New South Wales, and our other host venues, Coolum Beach, Club Maroochy, Pelican Waters, Club Kawana and Nambour. This morning we have a match from Section 1 of the Women's. We have round 6. Downpours here since 4 a.m. and we had a lot of trouble getting equipment and the electricals worked out prior to getting on air. So we do apologise for that, and hopefully we have a nice clear day and 3 great matches of competitive bowls for your entertainment. Here, our main issue was getting the gear from the truck. It was just unsafe to do so. So this morning here we've got, as I said, round 7 of our women's fours, Section 1. We have from Downs District, Linda Tickle, Denise Parkinson, Jules Johnson and Julia Brownie. Playing the Gold Coast-Tweed's Leeane Poulson, Yvonne Lovelock, Serena Bonnell and Serena Matthews. And we join them here on end number 6 with the score Downs on 3 and Gold Coast-Tweed on 7. And here we have Leeane. Here we have Yvonne Lovelock coming in on her backhand with the orange bowls. And now Denise Parkinson with the black and aqua. Leeane Poulson has that pink and grey bowls that you see there. So Gold Coast currently holding 3. I've just got some score updates from around the grounds at this venue. We've got Sunshine Coast B playing Moreton. After 15 ends, Sunshine Coast B 10, Moreton Bay 14. After 15 ends, Brisbane 14, Maranoa Warrego 14. After 17 ends, Port Curtis 19 and Central Queensland 16. After 15 ends, Bundaberg 18, North Queensland 6. And on this one, it's after 17 ends, Downs 10, Gold Coast-Tweed 16. So this is the final day of the round robin. We've got 10 teams in each section. And after today's play, they'll be ranked 1 to 10, with the first 2 going to play off for the title. And they'll be joined by the first 2 from the other women's section played at Pelican Waters, and they will play each other tomorrow in finals day. And just as they do for the teams 1 and 2 at each venue, 3 and 4 will join with 3 and 4 from Pelican Waters, 5 and 6 will join from 5 and 6 Pelican Waters, etc., etc. And at the end of tomorrow's play, they will all have a ranking. We'll have our champion and our silver medalist and bronze medalist in 4th place from our Section 1s, which will be broadcast tomorrow, and we'll have the other rankings from the other venues depending on how they go tomorrow. So they're all playing for positions to get into as high a grade as they can for finals day tomorrow. In this section, we have Gold Coast-Tweed leading the table at the moment, the 6 out of 6 wins. Moreton Bay, who are actually playing Sunshine Coast B on the same green that we are broadcasting this from, are both 5 wins, 1 loss. So a big game there. Then we have Bundaberg, the 4 wins. North Queensland and Central Queensland with 3. Downs with 2 wins. Port Curtis with 2. And both Brisbane, surprisingly, and Maranoa Warrego yet to score a point on the table. So as we go back to this head now, Serena Bonnell has drawn a couple of shots there also, so looks to be holding 2 with the purple bowl of Jules Johnson probably sitting there in 4th shot just in front of Yvonne Lovelock's orange bowl. Morning, Mary from Fife. In the very early hours of the morning over there in Scotland. So it's our first look at Serena Matthews. She'll be drawing on the forehand, trying to get to that back purple. We've got a synthetic surface here that's running very quick, running somewhere around the 18-second mark. Not a lot of room for error. It's a great bowl. Probably 1 in, 1 out, but that's a stronger 3rd shot by the looks of that. I'd like to thank Robbie Allen for setting up this morning. Very difficult conditions, a lot of rain as we said. Not ideal, but we are on track now. And Julia Brownie here with a very good bowl under a bit of pressure and trails it lovely, and we'll get 1 shot for that. Holding 1 shot. Now Serena may well change her hand here. No, sticking to the forehand. She's just bowled a very good bowl there. Just needs to take a tiny little bit of weight off and get inside that plum-coloured bowl of Julia's. Absolutely teeming again here as we speak. You can probably hear it on the roof here. We've got big white sails over both the indoor greens here, synthetic greens. Now, Julia Brownie trying to draw a second. Nice grass line. On this surface, you just got to throw them out there and let the bias do the trick on these fast greens. And she's done another beauty. 2 great bowls from Julia. And 2 shots to Downs. Brings them back to 5-7. Okay, it's our first look at the Downs lead. It's Linda Tickle. She plays out of the Drayton Bowls Club on just the southern side of beautiful Garden City of Toowoomba. Coming down on a forehand, you'll get a really good look of the speed of the green here. And speaking to some of the players this morning, this rink apparently is quite a bit tighter than some in the centre of this green, so they've been having to go well out into the adjacent rinks to get the bowl back towards the centre line. Here we have Leeane Poulson from Gold Coast-Tweed. Another good indication there of just how wide you have to go. Coming back beautifully. He wouldn't have thought that was going to cross the line when she let that go. Now Linda Tickle again. She's given it more grass, but I don't know if it's enough. Just finishes off so strong. Very good bowl. Yeah, it was much better than her first. Now Leeane again, another good line. Yes, good bowl, that'll be shot. We've got a few joining in now. Good morning, Josh, up at the Pelican's Nest. Just a little wide there from Denise. Yvonne Lovelock from the Musgrave Hill Club on the Gold Coast. A little heavy there, but stays on the back edge of the green. Thanks, Fraser. We're on to that. Hey, Denise Parkinson from West Toowoomba. Coming down on the backhand. Now Yvonne Lovelock is trying to take some weight off her first bowl. Still a little bit heavy, but it too staying on the green. Now Jules Johnson from North Toowoomba. We've got Toowoomba very well represented on this team. G'day Wayne from Broken Hill and Irene from Ingham. Morning Bernie, Dion, Little Nugget, Malcolm watching from Yarraman and Roy from Jandowie. Okay, Serena Bonnell on the forehand. Just looking to get something close to Leeane Poulson's front bowl. The speed of this green, there is very little room for error, just a tiny little bit more pace and it can mean a couple of feet. A reminder, we play 18 ends, and for those that watched our Section 2 of the men's event yesterday from Coolum, they had 4 rinks playing, whereas the women here have 3 rinks playing. It's a great bowl from Jules Johnson. That may well be shot. Yes, it is. Serena Bonnell again. Looks to be in the area. Indeed it is. What a beauty. Anything you can do, I can do better. Brilliant draw bowl. Serena Bonnell, of course, a member of the Australian representative team. Numerous titles to her name. 2023 World Bowls Championship bronze medalist in the women's para pairs, and in 2022 silver medalist in the women's para pairs. Has won numerous Australian titles. Okay, Julia Brownie, also from West Toowoomba. See herself a former Queensland under-25 representative. A little weighty. She did play aggressive weight through that, but may well have knocked one out. So open draw both sides here for both players now. Serena Matthews coming down on her backhand. This side appears to be a little tighter than the one on the left of screen. Just a little runny. So only one down. To be playing a niggly sort of line, but I think she's underdone her weight. So probably 18 inches to 2 feet here for Serena to draw a second shot. Serena Matthews, so a representative international level for New Zealand. Played in the Melbourne Commonwealth Games of 2006 for New Zealand in the triples. Just a little heavy. So one more to the Gold Coast. Julia Brownie's team 5, Serena Matthews' team 8 after 7 ends. So just a rundown on the other section of the women's playing out of Pelican Waters Bowls Club down near just south of Caloundra. After the 6 rounds completed so far, we have Tropical Far North Queensland with 6 wins from 6 games. We have Sunshine Coast A with 5 from 6. Cunningham with 5 wins also. So Sunshine Coast A, Cunningham and Tropical Far North Queensland really fighting it out for those top 2 spots to get into the gold medal matches tomorrow. Have Mackay with 4 wins, Fraser Coast 3, Gateway 2, Burnett 2, Condamine 2, Southern Downs 1, and Leichhardt yet to register a win or a draw. If you do want to catch up with ladders in your own time, please go through the Bowls Queensland website and just follow the bouncing ball there, and you'll end up at the Bowls link, and that'll give you all the updates of matches completed, all the rinks, who's won and lost, and of course the all important ladders today. Leeane Poulson's thrown that out very wide, and beautiful weight. Linda playing the other hand, playing a much shorter end here. This will test the players out. They look like they're going to stop, but they just keep going. Yvonne, I think she knows she hasn't sent that far enough. Still plenty of room to get there on the backhand. Might be a little quick, this. While Yvonne sets this down, we'll just give you some more updates. Sunshine Coast B 16, Moreton Bay 18, Brisbane 22, Maranoa Warrego 18, Port Curtis 30, Central Queensland 25, and Bundaberg 27, North Queensland 9. Okay, Denise Parkinson just needing to take a little bit of weight off. She's a little tight again, but her weight is much better. What sort of tails it got on it? It's really moving now. Just out. Leeane, Poulson's grey and pink bowl on the right looks to be shot. Nice wide line from Serena Bonnell. Doesn't want to come back, however. It's the first time they've played such a short end, so they'll need to adjust their line a little, bring it in a little, as the bowl's not spending as much time on the surface. Jules Johnson, a pretty good line. Is it going to get under the shot bowl? No. So we'll see if Serena's learnt from that first one. I'm sure she will have. Very experienced player at top level. Don't tell me. Yes, but look how far that's moved with not a lot of weight on it. He's got the job done. Jules Johnson just trying to get under that now. She's cooked it for grass line, however, and that's just taking off. Okay, I reckon either skip can draw the shot here. Looks like one to the Gold Coast. I think the teal and black bowl of Downs' Denise Parkinson is second shot on the left of screen. So Serena Matthews just be trying to play around or onto Serena Bonnell's black there at 2 o'clock. Again, as I said, the first time we played such a short end, so the players just trying to adjust their line. This looks pretty close. Very well weighted. How far is it going to move? That's the shot. She's drawing very well down this way. One to the Downs. It's very hard to play bowls with a couple of feet on this surface. It's nearly a draw or drive kind of green. She's just considering Does she have a go at that shot now, or does she try and draw? Going to have a look. Serena plays out of the Broadbeach Club on the Gold Coast. There are no bowls at the very back of the green, and Downs, that teal and black colour bowl on the left is their best, whilst the pink bowl of Jules there could be second back. So yeah, there is risk here if Serena Matthews does play. That could be as many as 4 down if it goes wrong and this bowl doesn't stick with the jack. 23-15 up on the big board, so I'd be surprised if she does go for it, but she is. And it's gone straight to Leeane Poulson's pink and grey bowl in what you'd have to describe as a Taranaki draw, and Gold Coast now hold a shot. Julia just had a go at that herself because there were numbers to be had she taken that back, but just missed. And a very fortunate shot there, you'd have to say, to the Gold Coast-Tweed team, and they now extend their lead to 9-5. Good morning, Warren, watching from Collie, WA, and Peter Leon. Yeah, it's raining in Brizzy too. No good down there, Junior. Yes, we do not know if they're playing at Pelican Waters. It is showery, so it's like on and off. We like have 2 mils in 1 minute, and then it stops for half an hour. So I'd say they're going to have an on and off day at all their other venues. Pelican Waters for the women, Coolum and Marucci for the men. We are lucky that we've got this venue today nice and dry. It's just getting to and from the car with the equipment is the trouble. Good morning, Wayne out at Broken Hill. Jamie out at Laidley Bowls Club. Lovely Lockyer Valley on the way up to the Downs. I think you might actually be in the Downs district, are you, Jamie? Good starter from Leeane Poulson. (2024) New Zealand singles champion Leeane Poulson, and was just successful a week or so ago in claiming the Queensland spot for the Australian indoor title on the women's side of the draw, beating a lot of good players to get there. Very solid draw bowler. Now playing out of Helensvale Bowls Club. That one just swinging a little too far, but her weight was spot on. Now Linda Tickle, a little wide with the first. This is a lot better. That will be shot. Now Yvonne Lovelock from Musgrave Hill, also very experienced at high level. Played, I think last year just brought up her 100th game for Queensland. Yeah, Warren, we're at Club Mooloolaba on the Sunshine Coast. For those that played at the old on the old Pine Rivers surface, it's very similar to that. It's very quick and very wide. Lovely weight. Denise Parkinson, that'll be shot. Yeah, thanks, Jamie. Laidley and Gatton, both in the Downs district. Played many a golf game at the Gatton Jubilee Golf Club, where it all started for the great Andrew Dote in his golfing professional career. Yvonne just underdoing the grass line again. May well have drawn another one here, Denise. Yeah, that looks to be in. All players finishing on the underside of the line. Nice grass here from Serena, but I have said that before and it hasn't come back. Look at this swinging in now. It's nearly... Yep, it's nearly turning back on itself. Great bowl. Lovely bowl. Beautiful bowl. Jules Johnson. Over to you, Serena Bonnell. This looks like to be a good response. Likely to be a good response, all right. Bang. Great bowl, Serena Bonnell. One to that shot. So Serena's last bowl is shot. Great bowling by the thirds, both thirds. She's trying to come through this hole between the black and purple, but she might just be a little heavy. Still a good port there, especially for Serena Matthews. She can just come on to Serena Bonnell's black bowl, whereas Julie is going to have to try and maybe come under that purple or onto the purple, sitting there at 10 o'clock. Yes, Peter Leon Jr. Doty must have had a great caddy. Unfortunately, I wasn't with him when he became one of the first players. I think he was the first player on the European Tour to get 2 holes in one round. Scandinavian Open. Okay, Serena Matthews, nice wide draw on the forehand, trying to get around that purple. Just underdone it a little. There's still a port there and 2 bowls to knock up for Julia Brownie. Lovely smooth delivery. Tracking very well. It's going to hit the... Yeah, that may well have done the job. Very close. Serena, I think indicating there that they still hold the shot with that one there at 9 o'clock, the black bowl. Oh, Jason Larrigan, what is a Taranaki draw? It's an old New Zealand term that when you come through a little heavy and tight and hit a bowl that wasn't really in the head and then get a result. I'm sure I've seen you do it on a few occasions. Too wide there. I must say on that hand, you go a little wide and it doesn't come back. Now, Serena's not giving us a great view of this head, but I'm sure she'll move out of the way now. She just underdone it there. I didn't mind her weight because she had bowls to run into and wasn't able to complete the Taranaki draw that her opponent did on the previous end. One more to the Gold Coast. Lovely bowls, especially from both thirds there. Jules Johnson and Serena Bonnell. And 10-5 to the Gold Coast. The Downs are playing well. They just probably haven't had the rub of the green as much as the Gold Coast Tweed team. And you could argue also Gold Coast Tweed have had more numbers in the head surrounding the jack. So although it's 10-5, it probably could be a little closer. Lovely weight from Leeane. When it is this quick, when the surface is this quick, just a minute miss of your perfect line can mean several feet in the end of finishing off the centre line. You see Olivia Bloomfield's really extended the lead over Joan Worsley over there on the other rink, 17-2. While Susan McManus is leading Julie Keegan's team 9-2. Good shot there of Leanne's delivery. Very steady on the mat, nicely balanced. And this is a good draw bowl. Yep, brilliant. Skip stream. Just lacking a little metre or so of weight, metre and a half. Nice smooth delivery from Yvonne. It's just a long wait watching it come back from its top of its arc. Another great bowl. Okay, there's opportunity here to maybe split those two, but skipper calling Denise Parkinson to draw. Or has she? I think she's drawing. Might be a bit heavy. Good effort, one behind. It's not going to go forward from that position unless you're Jason Lanigan and got those sort of superpower skills. Another good line here. In a good spot. Okay, this is a tidal line. She's looking to interrupt that head. She had the right line for a lot more weight than that, however. Okay, Serena Bonnell. That may well be too wide, I'd suggest. Yes, Margaret, I'm not a great fan of people setting the jack with their feet. Understand people do get tired and might have back issues, but they often miss the centre line too when they do it with their feet. Serena's going to get whacked by Robbie shortly for standing there. Much better line from Serena. Now, a couple of important bowls coming up here. One more from Jules, and then we've got Julia, but they're 3 down, possibly 4. They need one in the head before they start trying to split those out. They might have their what they wished here. It's just going to, well, got a little bit of a walk. Great bowl. Still 2 down, however. But an opportunity now for Julia. She can plays onto that purple bowl of Jules Johnson, and then that orange will flick out. At least cut it down to 1. And if she gets it on the right angle, she may well kick Leeane Poulson's grey and pink bowl out as well. Okay, Mike's suggesting that the centering with the foot came about due to COVID. It might be one of those habits we can't get out of. Serena Matthews is a great one. When she gets to the mat, she really doesn't want to get set until she's fully pictured the shot she wants to play. It's a great example for those that perhaps tend to rush themselves on the mat somewhat. You've really got to picture your shot before you get set to play it. Okay, I think we might see Julia going a bit quick here. As a bowl from the other rink comes into play. Okay, that if it stays on, that will be West back. It's just a matter of if it does or not. It's trying to, but it doesn't. It's fallen in the ditch. She's 2 down now. I think she needs to play a bit of weight, and surely the purple or her own bowl will stay there somewhere. Try and play for weight. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's over now. It might have knocked it back to 1. It is indeed only the 1. So we've seen 2 drives. Both of them have got a bit lucky. Changed the head up. 11-5. And Olivia Bloomfield's really skipped away there on the other rink there against Joan Worsley. 22-2, as Richie Benno would say. 22-2. Susan McManus up 11-4 over Julie Keegan. So some more updates around the grounds. In the second plays third match, after 30 of 54 ends, Sunshine Coast B at 20. The Moreton Bay Bugs 35. So Moreton Bay kicked ahead there after 21. They only had a 2-shot advantage. Now they have 15-shot advantage. So advantage the Moreton Bay Bugs. After 28 ends, Brisbane 29, Maranoa Warrego 30. Very close. After 32 ends, Port Curtis 42, Central Queensland 31. And after 30 ends, Bundaberg 30, North Queensland 22. Thanks, Christine. Christine's doing a running around the grounds today from Bowls, Queensland. Okay, as we start this end, I'll try and give you an update of the ladders for the men's sections. The men's section 1 being played at Maroochy, Club Maroochy. We have Gold Coast 6 wins from 6 games. Sunshine Coast 5 wins and a loss. Fraser Coast 5 wins and a loss. Mackay and Cunningham both with 4 wins, 2 losses. Downs with 3 and 3. And then Sunshine Coast Blue 1 win from 6. Central Queensland 1 win from 6. Maranoa Warrego 1 win from 6. And Leichhardt yet to get on the board. In section 2 being played at Coolum, we have Moreton Bay 6 wins from 6 matches. Gateway 5 wins, 1 loss. Now we have Bundaberg in 3rd position on margins over Tropical Far North Queensland. Both 3 wins, 2 losses and a draw. So that is very even. They had a draw against one another. And down to Brisbane, 3 wins, 3 losses. North Queensland, Condamine and Northwest Queensland and Port Curtis, all with 2 wins and 4 losses. And Burnett at the bottom of that table with only the 1 win out of the 6 matches. So still very open there. Moreton Bay look like getting through there. Gateway need to keep winning. Bundaberg and Far North Tropical Queensland trying to interrupt them. Okay, Denise Parkinson from West Toowoomba coming down here. Nice draw line. Just going to beat Leeane Poulson's and sit in for shot. Very good. Yes, and 2 Kiwi girls on the team. Leeane Poulson and Serena Matthews. And yes, Ron, we are playing on the carpet, and it's very quick carpet. Yvonne Lovelock, very good reply here. Very good bowl. This has just been the difference a little bit here. We've got 3 Gold Coast Tweed bowls in the head to Downs' 1 at this stage. Important that Denise gets another one in there. Nice draw line here from Serena. Great bowl, another toucher. I think she's winning the toucher race. Now Jules Johnson, another very experienced bowler from out, mainly in country Queensland. She's played at very high level for a number of years, state champion of champions, etc. Okay, holding perhaps two, but grey and pink bowl of Leeane Poulson's could be second shot. Another great bowl here. Well, Serena Bonnell showing why she's a member of the Australian Jackaroos para team. Two great bowls. Jules Johnson, what a reply. That will be shot. And skidded along the outside of the jack on its way past. Nearly heading sideways as it did so. G'day Millsy up at lovely Early Beach. I hope you're getting better weather than we are today on the Sunshine Coast. We have, these matches are scheduled for 18 ends, but with the speed of the green, it's highly unlikely that we will get that number in. All rinks on this TV match between Downs and Gold Coast will struggle to get them in. There's approximately 30 minutes left. Okay, will we see Serena play any weight? Yes, we will. Great bowl here. Bang, there it goes. Jason Lanigan forward, and that's killed the end. So we will certainly not complete 18 because that end will need to be replayed. It does not go on the tee. We play traditional fours. Okay, Leeane Poulson just waiting for a bowl to come down on the adjacent rink. Nice draw shot from Linda Tickle. Needs to swing a bit further. Just our forecast here for the rest of the day is showers on and off. And for our final day tomorrow, high chance of showers with strong southeasterly winds, 23-degree max, and a chance of up to 10 mils of rain. So we might be, well, unless they're playing at Mooloolaba tomorrow, I think our players are going to need the jackets. Okay, not the greatest end from either lead. Room for Yvonne Lovelock to draw a close one here. Fine effort, just a metre short. Now Denise Parkinson, this looks pretty good. My money's on this being shot. And I've lost it again. Probably a measure, but I do favour the purple on the right, so 2 shots to down, so Gold Coast engine room under a bit of pressure for the first time in a while. Just needs to get the inside of it rather than the outside, and she has done so. Great bowl, Yvonne Lovelock. Showing why she's played over 100 games for Queensland. Denise just underdone it here for grass. Serena Bonnell on the backhand. Not another toucher. You bet it is. She's definitely winning the toucher race. And can see why she's a member of the Australian Jackaroo Para team for sure. She's bowling extremely well on this somewhat difficult rink. Very quick, running probably 18 seconds. A little unlucky there. A fine effort though from Jules Johnson. Had a good battle here, the threes. So Serena will just try and get around that orange and use those purples maybe. Just try and beat the purple bowls. Where's it gone? You just stayed out a little wide there. It's jack high, but just inside the boundary peg. Jules Johnson, great reply here. Second shot maybe? No, probably third shot. Give something for Julia Brownie to play with there. So I think Serena, from our position here, I'd suggest their Gold Coast are holding 2. The black and orange both beat that purple at the back. So Serena, yeah, just needs to come in off those wide purples on the right and sit behind somewhere. Oh, nearly a collision. Are we going to get one? No, we're not going to get another one on the way back. Good bowl here, Serena Matthews. Just resting off those purples. Oh, very good home there. Good bowl. Lovely smooth delivery, Julia Brownie. She's been playing for about 16 years now. Got into the game through school at Tin Can Bay, north of the Sunshine Coast. As she sent it. Not quite, but you know, just moved a lot at the end there. Now, might she running at a bare jack here, I'd reckon. I like the play. Oh, Taranaki draw, but to no avail. Two to the Gold Coast. It's a great effort. She tried a different journey, going hard. Reminds me of the other day when I went to the fruit shop to get some apples, but they didn't have any. It was a fruitless endeavour. So Gold Coast Tweed really kicked ahead now, 48-18. Olivia Bloomfield having a day out over Joan Worsley, 26-2. And Julie Keegan fighting back after being down quite a few, now 11-9. Bit heavy there from Leeane. So all four of these bowlers representing Downs are very experienced. They've all won a lot of events, especially in the Downs and wider area, Granite Belt into northern New South Wales. Linda Tickle, Denise Parkinson and Jules Johnson, up to as far as Emerald and into central Queensland. Yeah, nice adjustment. Still raining up there in early Millsy. And I need a new joke writer, by the way, Millsy. Jason Lanigan's jokes just aren't cutting it. Great line on both those bowls. See Leeane not happy with those first two. She's having a good look at her delivery and getting the muscle memory back into play. This looks to be pretty handy. In she swings. Great bowl. Beautiful balance on the mat. A nice solid foundation on the mat leads to a nice smooth delivery. This will be tight. Thought she might come down the other way there, and it's getting to the stage where the big board is just about gone. They want to try and win this ring. Maybe on the backhand trying to trail that kitty through to the purples was the go. Denise sticking to the forehand. Better grass. It's going to finish up near the purples in a catching position. So Serena Matthews showing her many years of experience there. Just wanting Serena Bonnell to come around and start covering those three backwards of Downs. Just a little light on, but not far off being a counter. Okay, now we're going to play a bit more aggressively, looking for that trail back to the three back ones. Just didn't quite have the grass line, and she's lacked weight there. She needed to be Good metre through there and just have a crack. It's got the orange there of Yvonne's to come off on both sides, so it does narrow the target somewhat, and it's worth a run at this stage. Another great bowl. It's another one in the count, so this might put pressure back on Downs to stop trying to play that shot, trying to get one in the head. Still, the way the big board is, you may as well have a crack. It's much better weight. Did use Yvonne's bowl and nearly got the result she was after. Good effort. Okay, Serena going around the back. Yep, great bowl, good thinking. Serena Bonnell and Serena Matthews have played a lot of bowls together. Various state tournaments and Australian Open. Know each other's games and are very comfortable discussing heads and know what each of them can do. Now, there's a great result for Julia. That was good weight, good grass, and deserved to get the shot there. Gold Coast only the one down. Got the big board covered. You can sit that through, but there is some danger there if it doesn't go directly as required. She could give a few shots away. So one down, sometimes one down is not a bad result. Okay, Julia Brownie trying to draw a second shot, and she's not far off it. Good effort. So one of the downs. Good end, good entertaining end. And on that point, I'd like to welcome Michael Keegan to the microphone, husband of the great Julie Keegan, and a member of Broadbeach Bowls Club back on the Gold Coast. Welcome, Michael.
Yeah, look, it's good to be on board. Just sort of walk past and see how you guys are going. Been watching a bit of the bowls on the other rink, away from the TV rink, and yeah, it's been some interesting stuff happening over there with the wind coming off through the road end. But the girls are all getting a handle for it now, just near the end.
Yes, and Julie's got a battle on her hands. She's playing Susan McManus's team.
Yeah, they were behind. They're square at the moment, 11 all. So
okay,
they've come back at them. So that's good.
And also down on that other green there, Olivia Bloomfield's having a day out.
Oh, look, that team's they're right on it. Dale's playing exceptionally well, and the team there is really got a handle on what's, especially the wider hand. So the other group are really struggling with the wide hand, and our girls are owning it. So
that's great.
I say our girls because I come from Broadbeach. But
It's certainly well. I think Gold Coast are performing extremely well in both the women's and men's events here, and very tough to beat. Just got so much depth down there on the coast, Michael.
Well, that comes from playing against, when you're in a stiff competition and you're playing against them on a daily basis, whether you're playing club championships or any other event, certainly your bowls improve, but this district sides allows some of the girls and guys from other districts that don't get to play against that tough competition, gives them 4 or 5 days of seeing where the yardstick is, so to speak.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's a great few days on the green, and socially kept to catch up with everyone as well. Just as we start this end,
some score updates.
Yeah, do you want to give those, Michael?
Oh, I can certainly do that for you. So
Battle of second versus third there at the moment. Sunshine Coast versus Moreton Bay.
B against Moreton Bay. So there's some. It's interesting to see some of the close games there, and then you've always got a standout. So Sunshine Coast are just trailing Moreton B by 6 shots at the moment. We're underway on the TV rink again, so that's...
both leads just struggling with... This is the shortest end we've had. They called the umpire out here to make sure that was legal, and it was just. So because of the pace of the green, how quick it is, that they're going to take a little bit of time to adjust to the new length and their new line.
She certainly jumped on that.
Linda did a great job, yeah.
It's one was a couple of metres past, but her second one was well adjusted. Bundaberg and North Queensland, well, Bundaberg's 43, North Queensland 27 after 40 ends, so Bundaberg have certainly jumped on that. Another good bowl coming in here.
Yes, very good.
2 good lead bowls
Poulson
there. Port Curtis and Central Queensland, for those who are looking for the score from there. After 45 ends, Port Curtis 56, Central Queensland 40. So that with 45 ends and about 10 minutes to go on the clock here, these results are pretty much through there.
Oh, unlucky there from Denise, just running through. Yeah, it's unlikely that we'll see 18 ends played.
No,
just too quick for that, isn't it?
Can't see it.
No.
Especially now it's cooled down. The green's running that much faster, which is typical of these indoor greens. When they get cold, they run quicker.
That's right. There's a picture of just gives an indication of just how wide you've got to go sometimes in that adjacent rink.
And we've got Brisbane playing, is that Marino?
Marino
Warrego, yeah. At the moment, after 41 ends, 42 Brisbane 37. So that is going to go down to the wire.
Yes, it's
where the other results are. There's a couple of results there that they're pretty well over the line, but in that one and the Sunshine Coast and Moreton, yep, it's going to be a tight one.
Another great bowl there from Denise Parkinson. She's just probably got 3 shots now. Unless Leanne's pink and grey bowl counts, but open draw on the backhand for Yvonne Lovelock. So you've noticed the green change since yesterday, Michael? Have you been up here all week at this venue?
No, I only arrived this morning.
Yeah.
But I know the venue very well because we lived on the sunny coast for so long.
Yes.
Played a lot of games on this carpet.
Yeah.
And, once it cools down, it's definitely going to pick up 1 to 1.5 seconds.
It's quite a lot, isn't it, just from a temperature change?
Look, surely is. And with the girls on the other green playing the opposite way, the green is, I believe, is fractionally shorter that way.
Yes.
So being quick, a little bit shorter going that way. And the breeze, it's a tough old green over there today.
Yes, we're a little more protected over here on the western green, but that eastern one, that southeast, is really ripping in there.
It's so cold over there.
Really? Unlucky bowl there from Jules Johnson. She's just dragged that back a bit too far. She may still have one to the downs, but certainly brings those other three there of the Gold Coast Tweed team there.
Serena's got a nice little shot on here. She could actually drag this jack for a couple. Just a bit quick.
Yeah. So it would be, it's 2 to downs actually. Yes.
It's a great home though.
Yeah.
That's where the jack's got to go to.
These thirds have had a classic game. It's been anything you can do, I can do better type of game.
Yeah, I've watched a little bit of this game because I've been down this end out of the cold. So I've been watching a bit of this game.
Sounds like you've been up in Queensland too long, Michael. It's only 19 degrees.
I'm freezing.
So is Robbie, and he's from bloody south of the South Island.
It's not too bad up here, but I can tell you, you go 40, 50 feet the other way towards that road, it is freezing. Julie's mum's sitting up there with 3 jackets on.
Yeah, I do know they've had snow in Tasmania already this year. Mount
Wellington. That's right.
Which is quite unusual. So, Mary, if you're listening from Fife in Scotland, you've probably got the best of the weather today. Getting very noisy over here on a couple of close games. Sunshine Coast playing the Moreton Bay Bugs, getting very rowdy. Julia Brownie, lovely smooth delivery. Needs to swing hard now, however.
Yeah, she's not trying to do too much. She's just trying to get in there for another one or a little bit of cover. Serena can afford to be a little bit more aggressive with this. Just needs to move the jack about a couple of feet.
Yeah, g'day Christine, watching from Toowoomba. This might be a little heavy.
It's not as easy as most people would think, playing that hand, coming in there.
Yeah. She may well have been covering there, three down at the back. Just coming out of the tip of the fingers there gives you an indication of how quick it is. Going to be close.
Well pointed.
Needs to rest on that. That's very good.
Yeah.
2 shots to the downs.
Great bowl there. See what Serena can pull out from under that hat. She's a little bit more direct. All comes down to weight now. It's just going to turn and...
Oh, so close.
Little unlucky.
That'll be 2 to the downs. Likely to be the second last end, I'd suggest, this one.
Oh, this has got to be the last end, I would think.
What does that say? Is that 8?
3.
Yep, if it's 3 minutes, this will be the last end.
Last end. Mat down, away they go.
Looked like an 8 to me.
No, it's a 3.
It's a 3. Thanks. I'm due to get the glasses checked, mate.
Well, as Robbie says, it's 2 minutes and 56 seconds because Robbie likes to be precise about these things.
To be fair, Robbie has got the new clock. It's his favourite gadget at the moment. But we were a little late getting on. We couldn't get the gear out of the truck. Well, mainly Robbie couldn't get the gear out of the truck this morning because of the rain. So hence the time is not on the screen this morning. But we will get it up for the next game.
I arrived here at about 5 to 6 this morning, and Robbie was already out here doing things.
Yes. I had to go back to the Gold Coast yesterday afternoon and got greeted with a flat tyre in the driveway this morning. It's always good in the rain.
Awesome. Great way to start the day.
Yeah.
Touch wood, I can't remember one of those. It's been a long time.
Good bowl here from Leeane.
Yes, this is a lovely bowl.
So I know Serena Bonnell and Serena Matthews have played a lot together, but the entire Gold Coast team, the 12 girls, they will have played a lot against each other, if not with one another, and they know each other's games. Very competitive bowls community down there on the coast.
Yeah, there's a lot of the girls from similar clubs where, obviously they'll play together in pennant and
yes,
or play together in club championships, things like that. So it does help with the bonding. It helps when you walk out here, you've got confidence, and you also got each other's backs. So if you've got a happy team, it normally leads to good results.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
This is down well again. 1 on, 1 behind. Page 2 of the book. Well done.
Yep, 2 great lead bowls from New Zealand representative and 2024 Women's New Zealand Singles Champion.
Yeah, there's a lot of the ladies in the Gold Coast side that have got the credentials. They've played at very high levels. We've got Australian players. We've got Serena who currently plays for Australia. So we've got a couple of those in the team. We've got a lot of state players. So the Gold Coast has got a sprinkling of talent.
Absolutely. And we don't care if they come from over the ditch originally.
Yeah, there's a couple in the side, isn't there?
Yeah, we've got a couple on this rink. Look at Yvonne.
Yeah, 3.
There's the siren.
3 to the Sunshine to the Gold Coast.
No, that'll be only one. That's Denise Parkinson's bowl, the black and teal.
Oh, it is too. Yeah.
Have you been bowling yourself, Michael?
Yeah. No, I put a couple down every now and then.
You're going to play in the States whilst you're up here?
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah, playing States.
I'm making my over 60s pairs debut this year.
Oh, are you? So am I.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, this will be fun. Yeah. They reckon it's harder to win than the Open.
Well, it is. All the old cagey ones.
Yeah. Oh, Robbie Allen's gone back to the Open.
Oh, has he?
Too hard, the over 60s.
Well, that's one that we don't have to worry about.
Look at this. Another great bowl from Yvonne Lovelock. That makes it 3. Brilliant.
Yeah, it's playing with my old mate Ray Whittaker. Played a lot of games together.
Yeah, I'm playing with the great Alan Bruff, and we've got the Jaffray Jenkins duo in our section, which will be very hard to beat.
Yes.
They've won a few things.
Oh, my goodness. Good luck with that.
Thank you. They'll be very worried, I know.
Yeah. I believe they'd be sweating now.
Even in this cold weather.
Even though they've got a week to go.
Okay, can Serena add to the count here? See, Julie's hit the front down there on the bottom green. It's going better without you watching, Michael.
I've watched her put down 4 bowls today.
Yeah.
That's been it. Don't tell her.
Okay. Serena just
I've got bowls watching
a little heavy.
down to a T. The idea is you watch a couple of hands. They say this went wrong or that went wrong. I say, yeah, but what about the good shot you played?
Head on.
So you've got to pick something out of those couple ends you watched.
I'm listening and learning all the time.
And if you do a couple at the beginning of the game and a couple at the end of the game, it looks like you watched the whole game.
I'm learning all the time off you, Michael. Great Effort there from Jules Johnson, just slightly missing the target.
Yeah, good call there. Just cover that bowl. If she can get to the back teal bowl.
She's done pretty well to stay out of the camera shot most of the game, but
we just need to. They're looking to get to that bowl just below her right hip. That's just in camera shot.
a little wide and pad heavy again. But she could afford to go around the back there, and that's probably where she needed to go.
With the green running this quick and a heavy jack.
Doesn't take much for it to move.
Anything back there is just great.
A lot of noise there from the Maranoa girls, is it? Against Brisbane?
Yes. Yep. They're jumping around.
Very close game.
Where's the big board on that one?
I think there was just a couple in it when they last.
Yeah. 17-16.
Very good head of bowls on a quick green, this one.
Yeah, this is one of the better heads, really.
Look at this
This is
from
close.
Julia. She's got it.
She's got it, yep.
Oh, forward and 3 down.
Yes.
Don't you love the game? And Michael, while you're up here, oh, there we go. Brisbane 46.
Wow.
Maranoa Warrego 47.
One shot out. All
All three rinks are still going.
Yeah, all three rinks are still going. One rink has only got about 4 bowls to play. We'll try and keep you up to date with that contest, because it is coming down to the wire, and as teams finish.
And Serena trying to draw another. And whilst you're up here playing in the state championships, so you playing in the ultimate event, the ultimate test of marriage?
Oh, the divorce pairs?
Yeah, you're playing in that?
Yeah, Julie and I are actually playing the divorce pairs.
Yeah.
We've never played together in a competition like that.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. I know who's boss.
I've come from a golfing background, and I don't know if you've golfed, but mixed foursomes where you play alternate shot with the one ball. That's exciting.
Yes, I know. We used to play that. Julie hated bunkers. I love bunkers. So all my shots to greens were always, if I'm going to miss, I'll always miss in a bunker. And she hated it. And every time I did it, the look I used to get.
I know the feeling. There's a great bowl here. Julia's bowled very well, and it's 5 the difference, but they really deserve to be a little bit closer perhaps. But just the weight of numbers of bowls in the head has won this for Serena's team.
5 shots, nothing on a green like this. But with the greens running the way it is,
no, they should.
5 shots is nothing.
They've all played well. All 8 of them should be quite proud of how they've performed here.
Well, there's only one blowout, which is the one on Olivia's rink, 27-7 at the moment, and really the rest of the games have been very, very close.
Yep. From here it appears to be the 1-2 downs, but I'm going to make sure.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because they're both sitting flat. You would have to think the jack high bowl would be the shot. I'm trying to look around.
Yeah, there's quite a crowd gathered around the Brisbane rink. There's only one rink going now.
Can we get a look at the board?
Okay. 1 shot, 2 downs. So Serena Matthews' team 13 defeats Julia Brownie's team 9. They only managed to get 14 ends of the scheduled 18 in the 2 hours and 20 minutes that's allocated. As we said before, very fast green, so it takes a while for the bowl to get from one end to the other. And I haven't seen one rink get to 18 ends yet this morning.
The other results, what have we got? 7:29 on Olivia's rink. Olivia Bloomfield playing Joan.
Okay, they got to 17 ends. That's a good effort.
And on Julie's rink, my eyesight doesn't betray me. They played 18 ends and 17:11.
17:11. Got through the 18. Wow.
That's me looking from nearly 2 rinks away. 2 greens away.
You're doing better than me. So, the girls from Roma and St George and Maranoa Warrego and the Brisbane team still going down to the wire here.
Okay, so just been informed Brisbane's currently holding shot on this last rink that's out there. So this is going to be very, very close between these two.
Yes.
We'll just wait and see if we can hear the cheers. There's so many people standing in front of us, so it's a bit hard to call what's going on, but they're playing. Brisbane's, I believe, is holding shot. The opposition's playing their last bowl now.
We'll also try and get you an update of the final score here between Moreton Bay.
No, she's a bit heavy and it's gone in. The jack is sitting about 2 inches off the ditch. So that has gone in. If what we've been told is correct, Brisbane
might just get up.
They might just grab this. They've got 1 bowl to play.
Feel like Anthony Green at the election desk. It's too close to call.
Oh, there was never too close to call on that one.
We're just getting you an update, folks, of the match between Sunshine Coast and Moreton Bay, which is very important. It's 2 versus 3 on the ladder. And there was just a shot or 2 in it when we last checked 20 minutes or so ago.
Well,
very exciting.
Moreton Bay got up.
Moreton Bay got up.
Moreton Bay has got up by the indications from Jane Bush is giving. She's got a smile on her face. So as she walked over, I could see the smile on her face. I knew it wasn't for me, but I knew she must have had a win.
The Moreton Bay Buggers have got the chocolates. Well done, Moreton Bay. So that'll put them in clear second, and 2 more wins will see them progress to the big medal matches tomorrow. Gold Coast look to have sewn up a spot. And there's 1 bowl to come down here for Brisbane and Maranoa Warrego.
Yep, she's coming back up to have another look.
Good work here from Robbie on the camera. So Moreton Bay got ahead in the end there. Wow, thank you. Yeah, 47-36, so we were wondering why it was going a little quiet down that end of the green. Certainly not been quiet next to us in the central commentary position. Here with Maranoa Warrego trying to grab victory here against Brisbane District.
A lot of discussion going on here. Have we got the score right on this game?
We can just see. Okay, so Maranoa, Warrego are 2 up on the big board.
One down on the head.
One down the head. So
And one to come.
big bowl here from Brisbane.
Yeah. So,
If they draw a second shot, they'll be tied.
well,
On all the teams will be even, and it'll be a draw.
if she drags the jack into the ditch, does that create an extra shot? Or they're saying she's holding one, but
Well, it's backhand draw.
it looks like she's just trying to draw it. Weight doesn't look too bad from
They
the
want it.
little glimpses I'm getting as it's coming down.
Hit some
What's
traffic.
that? Yep, she's done it. She's got another bowl in.
3
For
shots.
3
to
shots. That's a big bowl.
Brisbane.
Wow, Brisbane has just pulled the rabbit out of her hat.
3 shots to get up over Maranoa, Warrego.
Wow.
Oh, no. Poor old Maranoa, Warrego. Gone down on the last bowl to a great bowl from Brisbane.
Beaten by nose.
Yeah. And there's tears.
Uh,
There's tears. Great to see.
that everyone was out there watching. It was nail biting.
It was.
Yep. And for the last 10 minutes.